Well, I've never actually had an issue with the Wildcat. Uncle PJ didn't like it. That's why it was even in store. But this game is different. So the the strengths that it played on last year's game isn't the same.
The
Re-
strengths
hmm.
that it played on last year's game isn't the same
Hold on.
strengths that it
No, it's mine.
played
It's
on
mine. I'm
last year's
on here trying
game
to. I
isn't the
gotta
same.
do my.
Not
Shit,
as
I
mine.
done muted you. I'm actually trying to mute this damn
I
thing.
gotta do my.
Um, but the game don't play the same way that it used to with the Wildcat. They do much better at pursuits and stuff. Don't get me wrong. You can still if it's run correctly or in the right formation or advantage that your team like the formations, you could still make some plays off of it. But they got the pursuit angles way better on this one, so it don't have the same effect that it had on last year's game.
Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try to defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really good. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start.
Man,
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously the Big Ten, to make your first step.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country.
right down the field. We had a negative play yet.
Fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Off the play fake on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense.
So one of your linebackers just made it for you?
Secondary, eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Mine ain't.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
My boy, Michigan has only had one
Backed up in the
It wasn't a negative play. It just wasn't positive.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. The tackle is made, but he's got it first.
Oh my God, dog.
Well, the tight end shows
Do
off
something
his speed.
decent.
Sees
God,
ability
dog.
to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag.
Mission.
They'll keep it on the ground for worst.
First negative play.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense
I mean, they keep putting him back in there.
down behind the line.
You need to sit out for a minute.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll
Oh.
take a break to check him out.
Oh, this your guy.
Defense rolls.
You might need to set him for a week. You might need to look at his injury, see what his toughness and stuff is.
They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
On third and goal, they'll throw it.
No way.
Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal.
Bro, I was in position to make a play on that one. They didn't let me make a play on it. And Computer dropped a dime right behind my head.
Getting set for the
Right
extra
down the
point.
field. Go on me.
Scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll return it. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he
Breaks into the open. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again, this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive, this offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Looking for the tie with the extra point.
All right, defense.
And he knocks
Good job right back out there on the field.
What a way to send a message. Huge play in the
Can we get some negative plays,
Now
kids?
we've got a touchdown on the board.
Yeah. 76-yard touchdown run.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Out of the gun, the running back has it. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. Unloads quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first
All
down.
right, folks, we need to stop here. Third down. Well, already 7 for 8.
Distance here on
Ain't never good.
from the 27. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room.
They say he NFL prospect, so it sounds like I got my work cut out for me.
We get the offense the ball back in great field position. Great opportunity to make some strikes, maybe score some points. Let's go defense.
Fields the button looking for daylight.
They was comparing the two, my quarterback and their quarterback, and they was like they both NFL draft picks. I hate hearing that.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Man, that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Looking for room at the 30. Finally out of bounds at the
Come on, Troy.
21-yard line after the big run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10.
Well, the running back having a game. He ain't having 3 carries. We already got over 100.
Give to the running back. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Now the connection takes him to the 11.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Got his man quickly. Defense is
Yeah, you might need to go look at his toughness. It sounds like his toughness might not be real high.
asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver?
Oh, you might have wore him out last year then.
We know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
Yeah, that happens too.
Best one. I mean, I think the open one
Yeah, you
obviously
might-
is really the correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great
You might have to go look at that wear and tell. Look and see where it's at.
You got that bond and that trust.
Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
What's his toughness?
They'll try to power it in.
Yeah, you might need to look at your wear and tear on him then after the game. I don't know if it'll pop up. I don't think you can see his wear and tear now.
Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be the biggest playmakers on offense?
If it's orange or red already because of the workload he had last season, and maybe even depending on how old he is, the computer might have been using him earlier. It might have piled up on him.
One more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And closed it
I wouldn't check to put him back in. I'd take him out, and I probably wouldn't put him back in until the fourth quarter.
out of the end zone.
Oh yeah,
Job by the kick
I'd check back fourth quarter just to see what he looked like.
on that return. Michigan ready to get that offense
We
rolling
might need to let him
again.
sit for a week.
This feels
After I had to do that before too.
might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these.
Good. That's what you want. They elite too.
Give on the
It's gonna matter of time before they real high 80s and 90s. They need that experience.
into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and it's a pick. He's going.
There we go.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Bro, why is my son in the game? He beat up like that.
On the double. 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
And he runs a quick out route. This is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Why? Why would they drift me behind the safety?
Intercepted.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Guys, here come those maize and blue and wing helmets on offense. The give to the back. Trying to take it back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark it down at the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive range.
This is a design run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going deep. He's got it.
Oh, he's like that going crazy.
Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play there inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. The give out of the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback making adjustments. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you're seeing it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point will tack another one onto
I
this
got a little
lead.
breathing room now.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. Western Michigan knows it's in a battle, but they're in the driver's seat with this lead. They've proven today they are capable of leaving here with a road victory. They're trailing by just 4 to Western Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get in down for a big loss.
Rushes on him. And the
Did you drop one?
You know, it's going to be so important for this offense to get better up front protecting and try to get this quarterback to pocket and throw from because David right now in that last play, he had no chance.
Yeah, and step one in stopping a good passing attack is...
And the defense gets one.
Good defense. Finally showing up.
He goes again.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
Makes the catch at the 35. The coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Gonna take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation of time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit the guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
All right, we cooking now.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So seeing quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. They're down by 21 points. So to get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football.
Bro,
He's gonna
what
have to
the
be good
fuck
really
kind of
every
offensive
snap,
lineman they
make
got?
sure they're in the right
Moving
place.
shit.
He's got to be really good with his decision making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys, you start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. When you used to be able to make that play years ago, you're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped.
That's it, defense.
Getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Y'all just ain't want to do nothing in the first drive.
Injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I guess I respect it.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Going right to work up top. Got his man on the right.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender
Devo,
down on him. He got hit.
Michigan drove right down the field. I ain't could get a negative play in the beginning of the game. They can't breathe now.
Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Hit as he throws. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1, now a touchdown catch in game 2. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
Lining up to timed. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
How much safety hurt this one? We got to peek and celebrate. He come back out here on the field, red as hell.
First half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down to the 26. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And it's incomplete on third down.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up
That would have been a touchdown.
good on the punt return. Now this offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Oh, you got to hang on to that, boy.
Maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Okay, ready? After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Good timing on the quick out. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half.
Getting them boys out of there, sounds like.
Back to throw, and they've got to be
Oh, wrong button. Oh, we caught it in there.
He's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And we are officially in rollout mode. This offense has been punching down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going into halftime, guys.
Don't you hate that?
We can have a running clock here in the second half.
Do all that hustling, run over there, knock him forward, knock him right on into the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the
Damn,
25.
safety still red, bro. Like,
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total
Like you had your running back out the backfield. Nobody went with him.
strategy. He could be headed towards a career day. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
What's on your block line?
Out comes the offense.
13.
Set to take over. Not sure they had to adjust
What's
much.
up, G?
They'll try to build on this lead. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Going for it all.
Damn, another pick.
Picked off, not the second half start there.
Being greedy. I'm tripping.
Picked up a few extra on that return, but
Bro, why is my safety still red?
defense to get the football. Corner showing press.
Does he not
They
want to play
be
today?
physical here. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard
Yeah,
line.
you're right with him. Accidentally hurtled over somebody, and next thing you know, he probably was seeing his feet. Like, bro, is that my feet? I've been there before. Bro, who is 72 on this old line? Bro, need to be in the league right now. He don't need to be in college no more.
Solid pickup of
Like the third time he done decleated the linebacker.
They'll move the wide receiver.
Yeah. Oh, somebody's, it's too late. It's too late.
Quick completion to the right. And this one will be stopped.
72 ain't playing with him, man. He done pulled and decleated me. He just got to the second level and decleated me this time. He caught me on a draw and decleated me. Like, bro, don't need to be in college no more. Yeah.
Off the play fake. Going for it all.
God.
Into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at fourth.
God, dog, he,
Better throwing the
the 72 doing his job. Ain't his fault to score the way it is.
Most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you
No.
cannot take a sack.
72 earned my respect. He done came out there and got me himself 3 times.
I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
I got that. That's the even more crazy part about him destroying my dude like that. Mm-hmm. That's why I was so shocked. God, dog, who is 72? Badge must be better than my badge. If he showing me something. I'm mad at the lineman. Like, how he keep getting out there to me? Bruh, hold him up. Like, engage with him. Like, get him off of me, bro. He gonna hurt me in a minute.
Guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this week.
But he gonna,
Arkansas is currently ahead of this
at the rate he keep hitting my linebackers, bro, he gonna hurt my man. Like,
to pull away. They're up by just 2 over Northwestern. That's where things stand right now. And of course, if the script is flipped,
I'm on your ass.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Bro hit me like we had got some shit going on outside of this field. He just locked on to me.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Works his way ahead for 3.
Yeah, he getting there is the thing.
Like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times
There's a
they
dude
throw
inside and
something
outside of. He should not be getting me here. Nah, my beef with him.
We are not going to complain.
Man, the momentum is squarely on
He
their side
he
right
done
now.
cleared me 3 times.
I feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going.
Oh, what boy? You got to catch that.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Wolverines decide to put it away.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. And they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him.
Bruh,
They've always
ain't no way 36 that fast. This thing speed is 95.
coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And now this offense will take the field again. Boy, that last touchdown.
I was supposed to outran him. That's why I was running back. Like, oh, I got him. Wait a minute.
Hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively.
Okay, so you're a co-player. You finna see on this punt return.
They may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive, and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting it on the
I know he ain't supposed to be running with 90. Number 10 speed is 95.
with a big play on this 3rd and long.
The DB can't run with him, but 36 can. Make that make sense.
From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the
That
pressure
running back
has
never got in the route.
and down he goes at the 30. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice
I ain't never had him
to
either.
get rid of the ball. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 and the 20.
Who I done had across both games? I done had Michigan State, Auburn, Ohio State, LSU, Oklahoma, Louisville.
Deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more
I think that's my group though.
looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Good call, good execution as they move.
They'll never give me no options.
First down to the
Like,
38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
oh, with Clemson. I do got Clemson.
Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the
Yeah.
RPO. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Bro, this nigga be working. Oh, that ain't him. There you go. He lined up over. He lined up over the 3 tick. He just moves straight to the next level.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want
Lord
to think
have mercy.
more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting a tackle for the loss.
Again, they've got him in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of pretty much what he got on the previous play.
unsuccessful second down, and now we're immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? We're trying to have success on third down.
This offense has gone haywire on these last two plays in the red zone. Can they set things right on 3rd and goal? This defensive front just...
Yeah, he getting to the second level. He's just getting there. Like, he just bypassed the first level and get to the second level.
Trying to run the football here, and how about the individual effort up front by this defender? Getting penetration, now setting up 4th down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look him up. I got to figure out.
Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
To figure out what he got going on.
Ended with a field goal. The kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own
I had to go look at the replay and be like, bro, he almost blew me up again. Like,
much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This offense has dialed up this time. Last time they
what
had
is
to
this?
pick up the 1st down. Let's see if they can put something
Who's buddy? Somebody come get him, please. Like, I'm confused at how he is just getting past the D line the way he getting past him to come get me. Like,
as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
he moving right past them.
With a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on...
Don't you worry about him at least. We'll deal with them.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense
What?
now is taking out some frustration. Maybe getting lit up.
He getting there, man.
That time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean
Oh,
hit. This
it's
defense
on me.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces.
I feel like if they was to talk after the game, him and my linebackers gonna have be out there fighting in a minute.
Pressure him, pressure him, pressure him.
Trent, yeah.
And the ball is caught as inside the 35. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a 1st down.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme.
They probably need to redo all this stuff anyway. They done got old, and they more than anything they can't stay healthy. Yeah, it's something going. It's been a while since
Changed on that
a San Francisco team that's been healthy.
1st and 10 inside the 20. They're threatening to
Yeah.
score, and they'll throw it. Gets it out fast.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. In their glory days, with who was the coach before? Was Shanahan? It wasn't Shanahan. Harbaugh. They was always healthy. They rarely was running the injury issues, but not since Shanahan been there, well, they can't stay healthy for nothing. They usually deep off in their bench too.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Yeah. When
The extra point was good to finish things off.
when we played them in the divisional round, with McCaffrey was out, the backup running back was out, Kittle was out, Fred was gone. We hurt the backup tight end. I think one of the defensive ends was out. Like they got some serious playmakers is out.
To protect this lead. He'll take
Yeah,
the
like
turn and try to
I
improve
was,
the
the
field position.
sliders must be turned up. Must got the injury turned all the way on for San Fran. Like
Guys, here
kind of roster did they have? They need more than 53. How beat up they be here?
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive
Yeah.
with their own 10. Always good to get points on a drive, David. Chip shot field goal. Turning it on. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26.
Yeah,
with
boy,
the
if Shanahan ever had a full team, well, this would be they could be
Let's see what
Super Bowl champions on a regular basis, or at least contending for Super Bowls on a regular basis.
on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The
Yeah,
defense
yeah.
almost came up with a turnover.
Yeah, they have lost
Backed
two to
up
him.
now, here's 2nd and
Yeah.
long.
And it was winning both games.
Wants to go up top. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though
Yeah.
it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Yeah.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying
Yes,
to
that's why I didn't even make no reaction to it. Yeah, whatever. At this point, it is what it is.
so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
Lineman is clearing shit, boy.
The Wolverines line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day.
That's why I didn't even react to it. It did what it did. He's offensive lineman cold.
Now turns his attention upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and the gains some of the yardage on the punt.
Can't even be mad at it.
So here comes the offense returning to the field. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41.
That's the only part that's hidden for real.
That's a very productive first down play and bringing up second.
Right back picking up yards because he can't help but to run into some of these holes. Motherfuckers is laying on the ground with the opposite jersey on.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Paving the way for him. Yeah.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods.
My kick returner last year, Granger, I had to talk him into coming back.
Fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
Yeah. He ain't got no power behind him.
After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final
Yeah.
period.
Bro got a little bit of speed. He ain't super fast, but he faster than Hops was.
They'll try to get it through the air. Quick completion.
Nah, he did. Nope. Yeah.
Offense set on first down.
Hops said they gave me equipment for a reason. I'm gonna put this shit to use.
Back in motion, trying to
Throwing no moves. Run this motherfucker over. Get behind these shoulder pads.
off on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity.
That was all Hops was good
Quarterback
at.
was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. With jet sweep pass. Powers through the defender.
Oh, it just ended. He won 59-41.
Loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot
Just doing
downhill
something now.
and made a nice tackle.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle? Can't make
I gotta
the
stop being
grab, and
careless
this
with the ball.
offense,
I'm
which
just
has been
throwing
brilliant
this bitch with this
season on
quarterback.
third down, doesn't convert this time.
Gotta
And
go after
that,
efficiency.
best
No,
thing you can do.
just being reckless.
Punt it away. Here comes the special teams. And the
I should have
coverage
threw that route a long time ago.
down. So here comes the Michigan offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
Remember that dude I was telling y'all about in the offseason? Alright, but what did he come back for? The wrong people in his circle. Bro, look how far this quarterback threw this ball, Jones.
Good job to avoid the loss.
This guy must feel like he's running this game.
This
He's been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple
when they get the ball back, you gonna see.
coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast.
This game's so funny.
Because of the pressure of this
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country. He's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing teams. That has not been the case in this
On the
game.
run.
Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Look, when he threw it, I'm like, what is the marker at? Like, this is a pick.
Now a lot of work to do to move the
Look through that
chains,
bitch.
keep this drive
82
alive.
yards in the air, or 92 yards in the air.
On third and long,
On the run.
need to take the check down. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to. It's blocked. He couldn't get it away. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has
I'm trying to track it down. I think that's a pick in my book.
Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve.
Yeah,
This was
look
a
at this bitch out the back of the end zone. Wait a minute.
So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend.
He owned it. They don't even need the drug test. That's a suspension, my nigga.
Put that puck behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this. There we go.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's just prove this to us, because I know it's in your system. Ain't no way your arm that strong. Nobody in the history of this game arm was that strong. Ain't no way you in college with a cannon like that.
Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more.
Yeah, we know you own it. We know you juicing.
Stronger, he seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes.
Throw this bitch out the back of the end zone from that far. Didn't even just throw it to the end zone. Threw it out the back of the end zone.
Big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown.
On the run. Can't even throw it that far without equipment on. He got all his equipment on.
5-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Here we go. Ready to go. Wants to throw on first down. Swings it out to the flat.
Where's a hold?
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And how about that linebacker? Seeing the ball getting thrown really quickly to the wide receiver, breaking on it, and then being able to get that fast guy on the ground for no gain. That's a really athletic play by that linebacker.
From the shotgun, they'll run it, letting off the defender. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Unloads to the right. He makes a catch. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Wolverines are on the move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On the move, he fires. Complete downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick release by the QB. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And he throws his first pick of the day.
Fire as a match.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the
No,
fact
he-
that they forced the turnover. They'll go back to work on offense. They want that clock to run. Got the first down and still on his feet. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Lost the fire on second down. Got his man downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Cold.
And another big play by this offense. If they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
And you gotta get locked in.
Glad I ain't got to see it blown.
Defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend, don't break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to
He gonna look, he gonna look unreal for real. He ain't even gonna look like them.
This is the best we've seen this defense play. They're having none of this running game down on the goal line.
Oh, because it's a rivalry. And he got it. And he gonna have that rivalry boost. That's good. That's gonna be a tough one.
Defense is having absolutely none of that. Nice job by the defense, committing to the run, being physical, and stuffing this offense.
Texas.
They tack that last score on just for good measure as they're getting oh so close to putting this one away. The kickoff is coming. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And it's a rivalry.
And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one.
Well, shit, Ryan got to see him too. That boy, Penn State. Both of us got to see him.
Forget this day ever happened.
Shakes off the defender. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
Yeah, I mean,
Just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving.
that ain't Nick Harrison, yeah. I did. They wouldn't let me try and catch it.
It is hard to put all the facets of defense together.
He didn't do nothing. He just ran past him.
Man, dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were fit.
Lost one deep down the right side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little...
Probably gotta play him early in the middle of the year more than likely. Yeah, they were running side by side with each other. He just peeled away from him. Mind you, his comeback speed like at least a 95.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down
somehow.
the field, make plays.
Enough room in between the two of them. Drop that ball right over his shoulder.
Work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. this drive from the 24. They want to run it left here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ready? Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been
I gotta look at this machine real
of
quick.
EA Sports College Football.
I gotta go check him out. Oh damn, wrong button. Yeah. Oh well, it wouldn't have been in the stats anyway. Well, it might have. Well, I don't think they got pancakes on him. Let me go look see. He ain't no 90. 78? Nope. That's wrong. That's 73. He must be on the right side. 72. He 89. Workhorse. That's it? Just workhorse? Meanwhile, number 70 got second level and ground and pound, but I don't remember him being as dominant as 72 was.